talk to me about how you went from what I imagine was kind of a fun job, maybe cushy job in the Alexa world to I'm going to take on the entrepreneurial beast and build something new.
Yeah, it's funny because people ask me, well, did you just decide to start little because you love to cook? And I said, no, actually, you know what? It's not that simple. You don't one day say, hey, like you said, I have a cushy job that pays me well. And even though I'm taking risks, I still get a decent paycheck. And to say, hey, I'm just going to build a startup, it's a pretty big leap. So let me tell you, Ladle is actually the result of a personal pain point for me.
Mm,
So I have a son, Ryan, who has a lot of food allergies. So over the years, it's been quite a challenge. It's been a real challenge to actually be able to provide him food that was healthy, safe, but also delicious, right? Because stuff that he would eat. And this is not just for one thing, right? It's not just for one meal. It's like every soccer practice, every birthday party, everything, right? Dairy, nuts, and all those things are things he can't eat. So, how do I provide that? How do I give him options? And it's been a big challenge. And what I realized, having worked with some of these big companies, and during the pandemic, right? So there's a pandemic, and I think a lot of us started to do some soul searching, right? Okay, what am I doing? Where's my life going? Where's my career going? What am I passionate about? One of the things that ends up also happening working for big companies is so much of your time gets spent on getting people to agree. So much of your time gets spent on managing up, right? And I was going through that phase.
wow.
Suddenly, everybody was back home. I was there. My husband was there. My sons came back from college, and all of us cooped up. So that was an important time to say, okay, what do I really want to do? What makes me get up in the morning, right? How am I excited? So I really started thinking about, okay, I was like, okay, what do I want to do? Do I really want to get another job and work at a FANG company and spend? And I was interviewing with a number of companies, and I actually had somebody pretty senior at one of these companies say to me, "You don't want to come work for us. You're too smart and too ambitious to do this." And it just like made me think, like, yeah, I really don't want to do that. And I do care about the fact. So yes, it's a personal pain point, but I started to do some research, and sometimes it's also right time in the right place, right? And all that stuff with generative AI that happened in November 22, right? Like we've got these models, we're able to do this, that, and the other. I also was fortunate to go overseas and did a trip around the world, talked to a bunch of people, talked to a lot of young folks, and realized that a lot of people, um, are cooking more.